missed just the last 4 weeks?
A lot. It's been tough mentally and physically, obviously, with my ankle and rehab and everything, and then mentally, obviously, because of the player I am and how anxious I am to get out there. But trusting in my process and trusting in my team, my rehab team, and the training staff here is just getting back right and making sure that it's right for me to go out there and be myself again.
How different is it to watch a game from home? Are you able to pick up anything or kind of let it process a little bit?
I mean, I hear the announcers talking a lot, but other than that, it's been. I mean, it's a different point of view. You don't really get to see the whole field. I hear the calls, so I know the plays, and it's just all about the anxiety of letting that thing come out, just come into fruition.
What's
Can
been
you talk
tougher,
about-
the watching from home or when you were on the sideline?
Wait, say that again?
Which one's tougher for you, the watching from home or when you had to watch?
Watching in general, that's the toughest part about it.
Shawty was asked what he needed to see from you this week in practice in order to greenlight you. He said if he's breathing out there, then I'm good.
Cool.
That being said, how long do you think, if any time at all, for you to get back to form after missing 3 games?
I don't think it'll be long at all. I feel like I'm out there moving around, running around, being me, happy as can be, obviously, and just believing in my ankle, obviously. I feel like it's back to where I needed it to be, and I'm pretty good.
Could you have gone last week, and y'all being cautious?
Yeah, I could have gone last week.
Can you just talk about what you've seen from Pickens in your absence and what it's like going to be like with you back and you get two on the field together?
I gave y'all a warning. I want to say I was at K1 softball little thing.
Right.
And I was like, you got 2 ones. I don't think everybody really believed me until one of us went down and then you saw, So it's kind of like a prove me right and prove everybody else wrong about who he is, his humility, and the presence he brings to this team and to this game. And he's a dominant receiver. We all know that. And he's a very exciting player.
What was your reaction when you hit the hurdle?
What is he doing? The first one was cool. The one when he was standing up, bro, he had me in tears. Like, I texted him. Obviously, he wasn't able to reply, but as soon as it happened, I texted him. I'm like, bro, what are you? Come on.
What's his personality been like, though? Just the handshakes, what he brings to the locker room?
Everything. I mean, everything that a lot of people were saying about him, you don't really kind of go off that. I feel like we all grown men and we're all in the locker room together. We all have our own personal problems. So it was one of those situations to let us see for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we know the kind of guys we have in his locker room just to keep him comfortable. And obviously we're in the same room. So I know it was part of my job to make sure that he is comfortable, make sure that he is who he wants to be and the player that he wants to be. And I know the person that he is just going to come out naturally and pretty safely.
Shotty and Dak said.
Shaq.
Shotty and Dak said that you guys are each other's biggest fan. Can you just talk about the fan club you have in each other?
For sure, man. Like, I honestly don't mind seeing him run 60 yards, 30 yards, taking a slant to the crib. Any given play, man. He's a heck of a player. He can catch the ball. His radius is crazy, and the things that he do is after the play is. You just gotta watch him, man. He's a character. He's amazing.
Do you believe that units take on the persona of their coordinator? And if so, with Joe Witt, you went against his guys in practice.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you see in him? This is his second year to kind of put his imprint on the Commanders.
They're very aggressive. He trusts in his back end, and rightfully so. Those guys are young, they're fast, they're talented, and they can play man. It shows all over the tape, and then they have a good rush. Very familiar with a lot of guys on that defensive end over there. So for me, it's really just preparing against what I've been dealing with my second to fifth or fourth, if you will, years here while he was here. And I'm very familiar with their defense, and I'm very familiar with Joe Witt. So.
How would you evaluate what you saw from Dak in the 3 games you missed, still scoring at a high level, still maintaining the #1 offensive ranking, and what more are you capable of using back?
That's Dak being Dak, man. Again, that's all the praise that I've been giving him since I've gotten here, and the type of player that he is. He's an overcomer, he's a conqueror, and with him, he'll have his guys ready to run through a wall. He missed out. It wasn't just me. He missed out on his O-lineman. Me and T-Book, we were together. There was a couple other guys. TG was out, Tyler Guyton, that was, and Turp. Just a lot of playmakers, and Dak being able to, still be Dak. And that's probably the best thing about it. But when you get us back, hopefully I can help, and so can Turk.
What can you do, if anything, to help the defense?
I'm on offense, brother. I mean, it ain't much. See, you trying to get me to say something that I play offense.
Could you play defensive back?
I play offense.
George was talking about moving around a little bit more and how they did that when you were out. When now you guys have two receivers that can move around a little bit and line up in different spots, how does that change things for you and for the offense?
I mean, that's just giving us everybody the opportunity to be interchangeable. Just find a matchup and being able to learn the concepts. I mean, that's just a testament to the work that we've put in. Shout out June for making sure that we're all on the same page, Junior Adams. And just making sure that we're able to go out there and play fast and be the receivers that we are. And, man, I feel like everybody out there are playmakers, and we're very exciting with the ball in our hands. So learning the plays and being able to do what we do, that's just a bonus. And I feel like for us, we line up anywhere, rather we're tired or rather we're just going fast. We just got to be as effective as possible.
And as far as the passing attack goes, obviously a lot is rightfully being said. You back with George, and George having the career games he's having in the groove that he and Dak are in now.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Ferguson, he's having a career start to his season. Just talk about the addition of you back to that offense with Jake in the groove also.
You got to keep him honest. I've watched, they tried to cloud GP as he was going off, and then Ferg, they were doing the same thing there. I mean, when you got speed like Turp coming back, he running through your whole zone. I don't know if you can, and we know how it gets in man. So we'll see. It's going to be fun. Just being able to dial it up. Us just being able to attack each leverage our opponents, and whatever the defense give us, we take what we get.
And also Flanoy, what
Shout out Flo, man. He popped out. I'm happy for him. What game was that? It was Carolina. Yeah, he had a crosser that and he broke a tackle. I wish he'd have scored, but just seeing the explosiveness that he got and the energy that he brings to this team, I feel like our room is pretty deep in depth, and we just got to continue to prove that.
You got hurt on a run play, and Shotty got criticism for why you put my best receiver on the run play. How anxious are you to say, let's do that again?
Man, I'm with whatever. I don't know why people acting like that's my first time being in the backfield. That was just like one of those freakish plays. I gave the guy a stiff arm. He managed to hit his knee on my ankle. Like, it's football. I don't think he deserved any backlash because if I'd have scored, I don't know if he would have got any backlash. So things happen in this league. Things happen for a reason, and that's just showing how much effort a guy put in to making a tackle. And again, that's just a freakish play that just happened. And thank God it was just an ankle sprain. It could have been worse.
Contract year for George, and Dak said that he has no problem going to Jerry and expressing desire to bring him back.
Right.
Would you say anything?
I feel like my answer is pretty obvious. I think I made that clear when I first came in. There's no ego here, so I need him to get that. I hope he get everything that he deserves here, and we just continue to do what we do.
You've hit that 100 reception, 1,000-yard mark a few seasons in a row now. You kind of have to catch up since you missed a few games. Is there added hunger? Is that in your brain?
Nah, that's not why I'm hungry. Why I'm hungry is me missing time. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I love and playing with the guys that I love and breaking the huddle and being able to just go out there and be myself, be an explosive player and making sure that I'm able to help contribute to wins and, we keep this thing rolling.
With your ankle, do you feel comfortable moving in any direction, any route at this point?
Absolutely. I feel like that's why we took an extra week off, just to make sure that I had that comfort, just to make sure that I had that same explosiveness, just to make sure that I had that same stability. So,
should Dak
cool.
be considered for MVP?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, it's only, what week is it? 6. Going to 7. Going to 7 now. We got 10 weeks. We'll see.
Thank you very much.
I can only speak for my side of the ball. We didn't play good enough, and that's not the standard, and we got to be better.
Flus mentioned this morning that there's not going to be massive changes, but subtle ones.
Yeah. Obviously, we're trying to get everybody to play to their strengths, and I feel like this week that's what he's been trying to help us with. So we're going to go from there.
Now, is that an individual player thing?
I don't want to say too much, but I feel like this game plan this week is pretty good.
Is it about maximizing what the players can do best as opposed to trying to fit
a scheme?
I mean, yes. I mean, that's for every team, and that's for every side of the ball too. You just try to put in calls to help the players on your side of the ball reach their highest peak. And I feel like this week he has done a great job. So.
Eberflus kind of talked about the identity of the defense.
Mhm.
He says you guys are still working through that.
Yeah.
Going into week 7, at what point will you feel like, okay, this is the identity of this defense?
Honestly, I can't really tell the future, but I can say it has been a slope. We have had times where we played good and then we went back down. We have to go up to that peak and we gotta stay there. You gotta go up here and stay level. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully, I feel as if this will be the game that we bounce back and then reach that peak. So.
Well, sorry if you've been asked about this, but Shadi has a 24-hour rule in terms of moving on from any game.
Yep.
win or loss. How easy is that though during times, I guess, when you want to improve?
Man,
is it easy? Is it hard?
Honestly, moving on from a loss like that last week and then obviously playing on defense and feeling that game was our fault. So it was tough, and that stuck with me, and it still sticks with me now, like, because I didn't like that feeling, and everybody on the side of the ball didn't like it either. So we have to step up and do our half of the game and give our team a chance to win.
Do you guys talk about that as teammates? Maybe check.
Yeah.
You motivated by that?
Definitely. We had a talk about it coming in Monday, watching the film, and everybody was pissed off. So.
Was there accountability?
Yes, accountability. We know what we have to do on our side of the ball. So, yeah.